Hey guys, welcome to Annalvsmakeup. Today I'm going to be showing you some new products from Colourpop. I recently purchased the That's Taupe eyeshadow palette and the Soul Glow Oil and also two of the Lippy Pencils in that line. Now they had other products that were in this line, but I didn't purchase everything. I just purchased like 4 of the products. I really wanted to get stuff that I knew that would look good on me. I love cool tone makeup, but sometimes when I use like a cool tone highlighter, it looks really gray on my skin. So I didn't want to get any of the highlighters, and I'm not sure if there was any blushes, but I went ahead and picked up these 4 products and I'm really excited to use these today. I have done this eye look for you guys and it will be demoed at the end of the video. I do want to try on the 2 lip pencils and the oil, but I don't want to do it just yet. I want to go ahead and get into these products before we get started with that. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the That's Taupe eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. This is the actual packaging. It's typical Colourpop cardboard packaging. It has like the snake skin on the front, which I think is beautiful. I love like snake skin as far as like when it comes to like my clothing or my shoes. I have quite a bit of those type of items. So yeah, I was really interested in this. So I went ahead and purchased this because of that. So like I said, this is what the packaging itself looks like. It does come in a box that has similar packaging. The shadows are on the back of the box as well as on the back of the shadow palette, and the names are also here as well. So it comes with 9 shades. It comes with 5 mattes and 4 shimmers. Now I know a lot of these are probably like the Super Shock shadows. I can't remember which one is which. But I will list the shade names down below and let you know what type of shade it is, whether it's a matte or a shimmer or a Super Shock. But either way, I did use these today to create this look and I really enjoyed using this palette. I think this is super beautiful. It could be worn like pretty much any time of the year. So really do love this palette. It went on beautifully. It worked very well. That doesn't surprise me because Colourpop always has really good eyeshadows. So yeah, so this worked really well on my eyes, and like I said, you will be seeing that here in a bit. I do want to mention that I did pay $14 for this palette, and that's typically what the shadow palettes go for. Some of them go for a little bit more, just depending on whether it's a limited edition or it's some type of theme to it. But for the most part, most of the shadow palettes are very reasonably priced, and this one was $14. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Lippy Pencils. This is the cardboard packaging for the Lippy Pencils. It also has the snake skin on the front, and here are the Lippy Pencils themselves. I did get the shades Cool BFF and Ashton. I think those were the only 2 pencils in this line, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you because I want you to see what they look like on the back of my hand. But I'm also going to use one of these today to line my lips. These Colourpop Lippy Pencils are always very creamy on the lips. They don't tug or anything like that, and they're pretty pigmented as well. This one here on the outside is Cool BFF, and this one here is called Ashton. But those are the shades, really, really beautiful, cool tone type of taupey brown shades. I think with this look, I want to go into Ashton, and I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Let me take off my e.l.f. lip balm because that's going to prevent it from kind of spreading around. This comes off like kind of like a grayish purple. This is a little bit different than what I'm used to. I'm used to wearing like more like caramel browns or nude browns. Really never a grayish brown type of lip liner. So like I said, it looks a little bit purple, but now that I look at it, it looks more like grayish brown. Let me go ahead and get a lipstick and I'll be right back. So I don't have a cool toned Colourpop lipstick, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the Milk Cream lipstick. It's actually called Cream. It has like a little bit of a pinky undertone to it. My lips are super chapped, so forgive me if you can see some of the chapped lips. I think that went really well with this, but I do want to put a lip gloss over it. And I'm going to use the Lifter Lip Gloss by Maybelline, and this is in the shade Ice. I love these lip glosses. They go on really nicely on the lips. This is just to get a little kind of glossy look. I'm gonna go in with this Soul Glow Oil, and this is in the shade Rosé. And I'm not gonna put a lot on, I'm just gonna put a little bit right here on my chest. Let me shake it up. And I've never used one of these Soul Glow oils. That is what it looks like. I'm just going to put a little bit here on my chest, kind of give it some glow. Ooh, it smells really good. I don't know, it doesn't smell like coconuts, but it smells kind of tropical. And that's really pretty. Now that does have some glitter in it, but it's a very fine, like micro glitter. But I think it looks really, really pretty on the skin. Just really pretty. And I'm gonna show you a little bit on the back of my hand so you guys can see the glow. That's it right there. So yeah, I thought this wasn't gonna work for me, guys, because it is kind of like a more cool tone, but it just blends in really beautifully. It doesn't look like too gray or anything like that on my skin. So I do want to mention that I paid $6 each for each of the Lippy Pencils. And then for the Glow Oil, I paid $12. What I want to do is swatch this palette for you really quickly before we get into the demo. I'm going to go ahead and just place these shades on the back of my hand so you guys can see their pigmentation and how beautiful they are. So this is the first row of mattes, Python, Pebble Beach, and Boa. Here's your second row. You have Slated, Snake Eyes, and Cold Blooded. That's your second row. And I think Slated is a Super Shock shadow, if I'm not mistaken. So your last row is Rocksteady, Constrictor, and Bedrock. All right, guys, now that I've shown you everything I purchased, let's go ahead and get into the demo. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the demo. I will say that I'm very pleased with the items that I purchased in this collection. I'm super pleased with these lip liners. They're a lot different than what I normally get, so they're kind of out of my comfort zone, and I'm really gonna be excited to use these more often. With the Soul Rosé, I really like this. If you're a person that doesn't like glitter, you're not gonna like this, because like I said, it does have micro glitters in it. So if you're not into glitter, this is probably not gonna be for you, but I do think this is a beautiful product. I think it's gonna look beautiful, especially for the holidays, if you're just looking for a slight sparkle. So yeah, this is really pretty. And for the Taupe eyeshadow palette, this is absolutely outstanding. I really love the shades in this. I think these are so, so beautiful, and they go so well on the eyes. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.